Hey guys, this is Chris with I Want That Reviews. Today we're going to be talking about the Battlelink Minimalist stock from Mission First Tactical. Now this guy's available in several different colors. You can get it on their website for $59.99. It is available in both mil-spec and commercial spec buffer tube sizes, so you can get whichever you're outfitted with. It is advertised as being the lightest stock on the market. It weighs in at just 5.8 ounces, and when you compare that to just about any other stock, it really there's a noticeable difference. It is advertised as being a slide-on replacement or drop-in replacement. It does just go right on in place of the original buffer tube. It will slide on to the stop point. You will you grab a hold of that pin that's on there and slide it all the way on, and it will lock in. Once you do get it locked in and get it into whatever, there's really no wobble in it at all. There's no play. There's no clatter. Nothing. I mean, it just it slides on, it locks up, and that's all there is to it. It does have, they advertise it as having an angled butt pad for faster presentation. A lot of people look at this and it's immediately a detractor because as far as people are concerned, this looks like a hook. And you don't want this thing getting hung up on your load-bearing vest or your plate carrier or something like that if you're in a life or death situation. And we'll talk about that in a little while. It does also have a quick detach sling mount. It is not a motion limiter. That's one thing that I do kind of wish that it was, but it's just a standard quick detach sling mount on the bottom. They do advertise it as having a good solid cheek weld across the top. And you can see that the top of that's enhanced. It sticks out a little off the sides. Now, for initial thoughts, when I pulled it out of the packaging was clean. It talked about the strength that it had, it was a good-looking product. When I pulled it out of the package, the first thing I did was I weighed it against the Magpul MOE stock that I had, and I would say it was almost half the weight. I mean, it was incredibly light. There's just a huge difference between the two. When I pulled it out, I did kind of look at this, the kind of hook that there is to it, and I did wonder if that was something that would be an issue. But straight away, I did go ahead and mount it on there. Checked it out. Good, solid engagement in each one of the locations, each one of the slots on my buffer tube, again, I was really impressed with that. There's just no wobble at all to it. I've fielded it out at the range a few different times now. I've ran it through some drills. I've run it through the presentation. I've also kind of tried to maneuver around and see if it hung up on anything while I was running through drills and whatnot. And the hook to it never actually seemed to be a problem. I was never able to actually hang it up on anything. So I don't really think that that's something to be concerned about. I was impressed with because it has this angle to it, it will actually roll up onto your shoulder a little better from being at a stop point. It actually rolls up and does present very nicely, and that was something that I was impressed with. As far as likes, I'm very impressed by the weight. Nothing to it. It really is an extremely light stock. There's not much to it. As I said in my last review, I heard somebody say once that ounces equal pounds and pounds equal pain. And if you're one of those guys that's always looking to shave just a little bit of weight off of your AR, this is one of the ways to do it, because this is definitely going to remove a good amount of weight. It's noticeable, and it's impressive. Another like that I had was the presentation, like I said. This angled butt pad really just rolls right into position, right where it needs to be, and locks up tight. I was so impressed with just how nice it was to just roll right into position and go. I was also impressed with just how snug it was. The fact that there's really no play at all. No matter what setting you've got it on, it's locked up tight and it's not going anywhere. I was impressed. I do like the cheek weld. I like how you really get in there low, really get in there tight, and get comfortable and can get target acquisition just like you would any other stock. Lockup, as far as, like I've said, how it locks into every position just fine and doesn't go anywhere. And I like it for exactly what it advertises. It is a minimalist stock. There's not much to it. I like simple. And when it comes to my rifle, I want my rifle to be functional and simple and usable. I don't want too many bells and whistles. I want everything that's on it to serve a purpose, and not a whole lot more than that. So this really did fit nicely with what I wanted. As far as dislikes, like I said, I really didn't care for the fact that this is not a motion limiting QD point. If that was, if that was motion limiting, that would just be icing on a cake. Do I really think that detracts from the overall? No. The fact that it has a QD there is plenty enough for me. So that's just a minor inconvenience with it. I really don't have any other dislikes about it. There's not much there. There's just not much to dislike about this stock. Final thoughts. Out of 5 stars, I would give this. This would definitely be a 5-star product. Even with the fact that it doesn't necessarily have the motion limiting, it still earns all 5 stars. It is a solid, robust stock, and that does everything it's supposed to do. I have actually replaced my Magpul with this stock. Initially, I was running the Magpul MOE on it, and I was so impressed with it that I actually I have gone to this one specifically for this rifle, and I guess I'll probably just have to build another AR to put the MOE on. But like I said, 5 out of 5 stars, fantastic product, $59.99, and it's worth every penny. As always, I've included a link to their website as well as their Facebook page in the description below. Get on over there and take a look, see if they have any offerings that appeal to you. That is Mission First Tactical. Today's review is also brought to you in part by OregonShooters.com. You can see I am an Oregonian. Get over there and take a look at their website. Again, like I said, links are in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. So keep checking in every week for more awesome reviews of products just like this one that will make you say, I want that.